Well, good people, today I want us to look at something very different that we are not used to. I know tumekuwa tukifanya videos za gari ndogo. Today I want to show you guys these off-road capable cars that are available for sale here in Mombasa. And of course, from what you're seeing here, there are so many cars to choose from, ranging from the Ford Rangers. We have almost 3 Ford Rangers for the 2022 model year. We have the likes of this Toyota Land Cruiser Prado J250. Of course, we have the Land Rover Discovery over there, Toyota Alphard, Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. We also have Fortuners, and on this side we have Toyota Hilux. The list is endless, or I can say we have unlimited options for you guys to choose from, starting all the way from that side there all the way to the farthest side of this showroom. Huko kote ni Toyota Hilux, okay, in short I can say all these are Toyota Hiluxes. And also you get modified cars like this one here, which actually looks very aggressive. It's quite large, and this one I can say it's off-road capable. And this one looks like a very good deal. It looks like a car for those guys who are enthusiastic about owning cars which have been lifted, or cars which commands presence in the Kenyan roads. So such cars are also available. And in the same case, if you want something different, something modern, a car that will give you a modern feel, you can always go for this Ford Ranger. And this one is a fully loaded unit. I think we'll spend most of our time later talking about this Ford Ranger, because I like the interior quality, and all I can say is that this is a modern pickup truck. And also it comes with a premium price, so hold on to that, we'll get back there. Toyota Land Cruiser Prados, it's very rare to find a high-end showroom like this missing Toyota Land Cruiser Prados. And of course we have several of them, including a 2021 Toyota Land Cruiser Prado diesel right there, and also you have the 2019 Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, and of course on the farthest side there is another Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. Of course, Toyota Harrier has to pop up almost everywhere. Almost each and every showroom will never miss a Toyota Harrier, and in this case also there is a Toyota Harrier on this side. Now, because this showroom wamechukua like showroom mbili wamecombine into one, let me just walk you through. Let us see the kind of cars that they have on this side. And most of them actually are pickup trucks, or most of these are pickup trucks, but also again we won't miss a few cars kama hizi, kama the Subaru Forester, BMW X3 pale, sorry, this is an X1. We have the Nissan X-Trail, Mazda Xela, we have Toyota Hiace, we have the very popular Toyota Race also there, Nissan Serena, there is a Peugeot 2008, we have the Mazda CX-30, of which this one comes with a premium price. It sits almost at the same level as a Mazda CX-5. And then also you have the latest edition of the Toyota Harrier. Of course you can see this is a new shape, which is actually a very good car. And for those of you who fear buying Toyota Harrier because of the issues with the grille, right now we have something very different. Of course you can see the new grille looks very different, and it's a bit more smaller and it's tucked in nicely. That car is built on the same platform as this Toyota RAV4, so you get the stiffness and the quality in all in one. So it depends on what you want. If you want a car that can perform better in the off-road, you can always go for Toyota RAV4. And also if you're looking for a car with some good interior, or I can say the capacity, or you want a spacious car, this Toyota RAV4 is nice. And also it is a hybrid, so you get better fuel economy. Either way, both cars are very good. The pricing are almost the same for the 2019 Toyota RAV4 versus the 2021 Toyota Harrier. Also on the other side there are some very interesting cars. We have the likes of this Toyota Race. This is the new shape, or the latest edition of the Toyota Race. So not Toyota Race, Honda Vezel, yeah. So this is a 2021 Honda Vezel with some very beautiful wine red color. Mazda CX-8 is also available. Lexus NX300H is also available, which is a hybrid 2-liter. And then also on this side you'll never miss a Volkswagen Arteon. This is the Elegance edition. I know most of you guys would want to have the R-Line, that is the Elegance, which is still a very good option. And also if you're looking for Toyota Aqua, a very fuel efficient vehicle, you can always go for this. This one looks very different from the normal ones. I can see this one has some better ground clearance. The design on the rear side looks good. You have the mini roof rails right there. This one comes with the black leather interior. The regular ones is usually fabric, and also from the front side you get this beautiful look. And all I can say is that the prices on this car are slightly higher than what we are used to. The regular ones goes for around 1.55 million shillings, but for high grade fully spec'd cars like this, you'd expect around 1.85 million shillings for this Toyota Aqua. On this side we have Subaru Impreza. These cars were very popular back in the day. Right now they're not very popular, but people are still going for them. Some very good cars. You can always go for the 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive depending on what you need. And of course this is a 2018 model with only 86,000 kilometers mileage. If you're interested, we are asking for only 2 million shillings. Toyota Yaris Hybrid is also available. It's a very good car also, 2020 model with 91,000 kilometers mileage, petrol, 2-wheel drive. It is also available here for 5.5 million shillings. Okay. Subaru Impreza kengine bado kako hapa. Hii inanikalia 2019 1400cc petrol, which is excellent. If you're looking for fuel economy, then you can go for this. Hapa tumesema it's a Volkswagen Arteon Elegance. I know you guys are used to the R-Line. This one is also a very good option. It comes with the sunroof. The interior is leather, a bit more of some good finishing, but it doesn't get the finer details that you get in the R-Line. Even though I can say the car is still very, very good, and the asking price is around 4 million. You can negotiate around 3.9 million shillings. If you want a light transport vehicle, maybe you have a small company where you deliver stuff here and there, you can always go for this Suzuki. I think it's a Suzuki Every. Let me just confirm that, because I'll be honest, I've never sold this car. It's called Suzuki Carry, and you can only carry a maximum of 300 kgs. But it's a very handy vehicle. Ni kazuri, hii hata unaweza weka kwa mfuko bana. You can load it on top of another pickup truck. But what I can say is this is a very versatile vehicle. If you're moving somewhere and you need to move chap in tight spaces, this is a very good car for you. And of course, gari kama hizi ni ndogo, but also they command a very good price. We are asking for around 1.5 million shillings for this Suzuki Carry. Toyota Fielder kama kawaida, of course, it's a legendary vehicle in the Kenyan market. These cars were in production all the way to the year 2025. That's when Toyota halted the production on this. So that translates in the Kenyan market, you add 2025 plus 7 years, hii gari tutaziona hapa Kenya all the way to the year 2032. So from 2033 ndio hizi gari tutaziona. So we are, what we can say is that we are safe. Hizi gari bado zitachukua. Right now the prices zimepanda, zinaguza around 1.85 1.9 million shillings for the basic hybrids. Ukitaka fully loaded hybrid, around 2.2 million shillings. On a good day, you can still get this car at 1.75 million shillings if it is a hybrid. Toyota RAV4, for a fully loaded car like this one only lacks the sunroof, and of course you'll pay a premium price of around 5.3 million shillings for this. The regular ones, you can get them at 4.5 to almost 4.7 million shillings. The Toyota Race has captured a lot of attention lately. Some people are complaining about the price, while some other people are bagging on this. Wasengi wamenunua sana hii gari because they just like how large it is, and also it gives you a very reliable, very fuel efficient petrol engine of only 1000cc turbocharged. You can also go for the 1.2 liter naturally aspirated, of which you don't see that mostly, or you can go for the 1.5 liter hybrid, which is also not very common, but you can still find them in the market. For a basic unit like this, ukiona 2.35 million shillings utapata, but if you want the fully spec Toyota Race, you'll pay up to 2.5 million shillings. Alright? And one thing I've noted is that you guys hampendi kuambia ukweli. You guys hampendi kuambia ukweli. Nikiwaambia bei hapa, unafikiria tunakuibia, but once you come to Mombasa, you are shocked because uliingia jiji, ukaangalia bei za jiji huko. Like unaingia jiji unapata gari kama hiyo wanakuambia 3.1 million shillings for a 2019 Mazda CX-8. Huwezi pata hiyo bana, unless it's a petrol and it's very very basic, ndio unaweza pata na 3.1. Premium features kama hizi maybe unaweza pata na around 3.4 huko. Remember, it's larger than a CX-5, huh? So you'd expect it to have a larger price. So kama hii basically we are asking for 3.45 million shillings kuongea, that is, so maybe unaweza shika na 3 million, sawa. And then on this side here we have this Honda Vezel. This is the new shape Honda Vezel. Hii sasa ndio gari yenye watu wameikataa kabisa because of the price. Okay, some guys, okay, you know, in the market some people do compromise, and also we are not the same. If you don't like a car, some other people like it immediately. There are guys who will buy this car without even coming to Mombasa to see it, na wengine lazima wakuje waangalie, wafanye research, wafanye nini, itanunuliwa in the next 10 months. Sasa hiyo itakuwa hata imekuwa old model kidogo. So for this car they are asking for 4 million shillings for a 2021 Honda Vezel. Now hii hapa ni diesel 2.2 liter turbo kama kawaida, and yes, bei ni hiyo hiyo. Lexus NX hii utaitishwa around 5.5 million shillings because this one comes loaded with luxury features, iko na sunroof na pia ni hybrid, so you get all those features in one go. There is this Mazda 630, EPA imepata mixed reactions, and there are not so many in the market. Venye zililisiwa, showrooms nyingi walizileta sana hoping that it would sell pretty well, but since the price is the same as a CX-5, so people do not see the sense of buying a Mazda 630 for a price of a Mazda CX-5. Sawa? Though it's a very compact car, it's very good. So the size is amazing. For those of you wenye mpendi large SUVs kama Mazda CX-5, unataka gari yenye unaweza ka squeeze mahali vizuri, this is it. It's a Sky Active G petrol 1800cc. CX-30, you can get 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. Sawa. So it's almost the same size as a Honda Vezel, but in terms of height, Vezel is good, and also Vezel is a bit wider than this. But what I can say is for Mazdas kama kawaida, you'll get the best quality. Alright, so if you're interested, the asking price is around 3.3 million shillings for this. And now let us focus on what brought us to the channel today. Of course, nilikuwa nimesahau juu there are so many cars to choose from, and ukitaka this BMW X1 utalipa around 3.3 million shillings. Subaru Forester hiyo tunahitaji kama 3.65 million shillings. Nissan X-Trail ukiwa na 2.7 utapata. Mazda Xela pale ukiwa na 2.2 million shillings you will get it. Alafu watu wa matatu, depending on whether it's a diesel, petrol, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, the prices starts at 3 million all the way to around 4.5 million shillings. Now when you unatafuta Toyota Hilux, so the Hiluxes, it usually depends on what you need, because you get all of them being turbo diesel, so you only get to choose between a 2.4 liter turbo or a 2.8 liter turbo, and whether you want a single cab or a double cab. Sawa. So here almost all of these are 2.8 liter, which is it's good, and also it's bad because some other people want the Japanese versions, which are usually 2.4 liter, but these ones are all 2.8, apart from 1 or 2 which are 2.4, but most of these are 2800cc turbo diesel. Sawa. They've been modified in different specs, features and everything. This one looks good to me. I think kuna some very good balance between how much features wameziekea and how natural it looks like. So this one is very very well balanced. Inakuja na hii pull bar hapo mbele, of which iko na spotlights pale, iko na fog lights, your LED headlights, and also I think I like this. Hii kikugonga, just forget about it. Kimbia mbio sana kwa insurance because hii haikubakishi. Huku chini the angle of attack is quite good, so you can traverse almost everywhere. You have your mud grip tires. These are very very large tires. You can always go anywhere with this. And then also there is no risk of bottoming out unless if you're driving on rocks. That's maybe you can risk that. And then also it's a short chassis, so kanatembea vizuri. Pale nyuma you get also the same size tires. Inakuja na mini roof rack hapo juu, and then of course you have this roof rack on the rear side, which looks good with this finishing over here, and also it has a cover on the flatbed hapo nyuma, and of course it is a full-time 4x4. So if you need a Hilux 2.8 liter in this configuration, it is available for around 6 million shillings, because this is a 2021 model, same type but with highway tires ama all-terrain tires kama hiyo, good, almost the same price. If you need the most natural 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive Toyota Hilux single cab, pia hizi utapata pricing starts from around 4 million shillings to maybe around 4.5 million shillings, which is still very much okay. So this one also is a 2.4 liter 2019 white diesel. It's a Hilux Revo. Kuja hapa you also get this which is inanikalia funny kidogo. Ukiangalia from hapa mbele not bad, but not the best looking design. The tires are good. Hapa pia side steps ziko juu sana, and then of course unaona umekea rails hapo. Hii ni kama walifikiria ni lori wakaamua itengeneze hivyo. There is this also with the natural tires. These are original tires with original alloys but with added features hapo mbele, but you get almost the same design to what you saw in the first vehicle. This one also looks like the first vehicle minus the tires, minus the roof rack, and minus the what do you call the stuff that were placed back here, the canopies and all that. So this is a Hilux, inajiita Roko. It's a Revo, alafu iko na stickers za Roko. So this one is a fully covered rear side, which is okay. And also this asking prices bado ziko hapo around 6 million shillings, 5.8. This one iko na the stock body kit, stock tires, stock side steps, and also the only added feature on this is this finishing here. Hii mtaniambia inaitwa nini? Ni carrier with this anti-roll bars. I'm not sure what they are. So this one has a covered rear side, and it has an extra roof rack up for you to put a few things. And then of course you're being told this one imekuja na diff lockers, and also you get super flex suspension system, which is I believe it's one of the best in the market so far. So if you are interested, bado iko, and this one looks very, very natural. So if you want a car that you can use for your daily operations, you can always go for this. It looks good to me. Tukikuja hapa you get this is now inaitwanga nini, an overhaul. This one has been nicely done. The imekukiwa, this one has been cooked nicely. So of course from what you're seeing, this on kwani mimi niko mfupi aje, iko my shoulders are just slightly higher than this, so my shoulders are somewhere next to the top side. Look at this amazing finish. Pull bar iko sawa, kuna extra spotlights pale. You have your Iron Man winch right there. The tires are quite large. Look at how large it is. Yes, these you can climb rocks with this. The suspensions also have been changed. Of course, this is an extreme off-roader. From what you're seeing there, the side steps is quite high, and also look at this. Yeah, so this is a fully modified vehicle. I don't know about the engine. I don't think the engine has been touched. I think the engine is still in its natural state. And then also you have this, if you're stuck somewhere, of course your car can unstuck itself using those things. And of course it is fully packed with several other features, and also it has an Iron Man snorkel. So for a car like this, you'll be asked to pay around 7.5 million shillings because of the features that you're getting out of it. Other than that, we have these regular ones. Is around 5.5, 5.6 million shillings, because you can tell this is the old shape. Hii bado ni kale similar to zenye nimeonyesha tayari. These ones also. So basically, ukikuja hapa, that's when you'll get to decide what you need. Kuna the old shape Ford Rangers, hizi ni magari za around 5 point something. Hii sasa ni GR Sport, this is around 6 million shillings. Another 2.8 za 666 mpaka kule mwisho. Now if you need Ford Rangers, kuna Ford Ranger tatu hapa. We have these pearl whites. There's grey behind this J250, and kuna ile ya orange pale. Sawa. So all those cars available. 2022 models, all of them. Let me just confirm that to you. Ukiangalia hapa kwa dirisha umeandikiwa 2022, which is pretty good. Hii imelokiwa. This one is grey also, 2022 model, which is good. And then there's another one, tenda niwaonyeshe sahi. And the asking prices for these three cars varies. Naambia hii ni 12 million shillings. Ile nimeambia ni 11.5, while the other one also nimeambia ni 11.5. J250, this is a J250 Toyota Land Cruiser Prado ya 2024 with 7,000 kilometers mileage only. And of course they are asking for 18 million shillings for a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado J250. Okay? Yeah, and this is simply, it says 2690. These are petrol. Toyota Land Cruiser Prado J250. The interior is excellent, not the best. Oh, okay. Excellent means very good. The design looks okay, a bit of leather and plastic finishing, some very good speakers, door bins ziko hapa. Ukiingia ndani, this is simply what you get in the new Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. Digital clusters, a large infotainment system, some very good controls for the car. This one looks very, very modern because it's a 2024 model. Controls for your audio, 3 Type-C charging ports. You have your HDMI port over there, gear shifter for your automatic transmission here. And for the highest trims, unapata ikuja na wireless charger. This one haina wireless charge. And then of course you have these buttons to lock your car in 4-range 4-wheel drive, or high range 4-wheel drive, or low range 4-wheel drive. On the other side, the steering wheel iko fiti. For the latest versions of Toyotas, inakuja na almost the same type of steering wheels with almost the same type of controls. And this is thanks to the Toyota Safety Sense system, which is incorporated to almost all the new car models. The seats are good. Look at this. The quality of the seats this time around is amazing. I know for the previous models, the J150, the seats were also good, but not the most premium. But if you try to compare the quality that you got there with the quality that you're getting here today, it is actually very, very, very different. This one has some very good perforations, amazing stitches. The headrest is also nicely done, which is amazing. And of course, for the Toyota Land Cruiser Prados without a sunroof, that's not a real Prado. Just to confirm to you, this one has the 2TRFE 2.7 liter petrol, naturally aspirated, which is pretty good. For those of you when your appendix stresses a diesel, then of course you'll have to go for this. But in that case, you'll have to sacrifice with the torque. Remember, the diesel has extra torque while petrol gives you extra horsepower. But I would say diesel any day, anytime. Drop down armrest, of which for a car like this, I think they should have given us an armrest that can sit here nicely. Yeah, because it looks good better ikiwa imekaa hivi rather than ikiwa imecollapse. Ukiwa na drink yako itamwagika bana. I think Toyota should have done something about it. Huku kwingine ACs for the rear side, 2 Type-C charging ports, 12 volt output. So I can actually say the rear side is well loaded for the rear passengers. Unapata air vents, anchor points, lights for the rear side, and also this is a 7-seater, so it's actually an amazing unit. So for this, probably the airport it is around 18 million shillings for this 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser Prado J250. Now one more car, then we finish up the day. But before we get there, kuna Toyota Alphard. If you want a premium Toyota Alphard with the premium launch configuration, you'll pay up to 5.5 million shillings for that. But if you just want the regular ones, unaweza lipa at 4.4 million shillings depending on the trim. Toyota Land Cruiser Prados, we've talked about them sana. We've talked about Prado each and every day to a point that we don't need to remind you about Prados. So kama unataka Prado petrol, diesel, ziko TX, TXL, VXL, TZG, zote ziko. A chief rival to the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado is a Toyota Fortuner. The Toyota Fortuner looks very good to me, but it feels a bit narrower than a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, even though you get almost the same setup. The chassis, the suspensions, the engine, they're all the same. It's only that the finishing is a bit downgraded than what you get in a Prado. And also, it is a Toyota Hilux on stilettos, so you get better quality, but everything is what you get in a Toyota Hilux. And also primarily it usually comes in as a 7-seater turbo diesel. So this is a 2020 model, silver in color, 22,000 kilometers mileage, and of course the asking price for this is around 7 million shillings for a 2020 Toyota Fortuner. The Prados, we've always talked about them. They are very, very good. You have several options to choose from. You can go for the J150, you can go for another J150, or you can go for the J250 Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, which is a premium option to what you get here. So yeah, if you're interested in whichever car you've seen here today, all of those cars are available. And of course, if you need to do hire purchase, 60% deposit, repayment period 12 to 18 months, and 18 months is the maximum period that you can give to you. And remember, I have some plan with another showroom where you can take your cars on hire purchase, interest free, as long as you can raise 50% deposit and you are able to pay the balance in 15 months. Now let us talk about this Ford Ranger. This is a 2022 Ford Ranger wild truck, okay, and it's a 4x4, so for your off-road adventures this is really good. And this car is now powered by a 2-liter turbocharged diesel, which gives you around 230 horsepower and around 450 Newton meters of torque. And this is a very, very good car. It comes with something called I don't know, is it an EcoBoost? Yeah, which is amazing. So with the EcoBoost you get a smaller engine but better performance, and also better what do you call it, environmental friendliness. So this one has low emissions, but at the same time the car still gets you some very good power. So 2000cc turbo diesel for this car, which has a 10-speed automatic transmission. So this is a perfect car for you guys. And of course right now ukianza kuzicompare na Hilux, of course these two cars zinakupatia different needs. Hii iko more of power and luxury, while the Hilux is meant for extreme off-road adventures. The Ford Ranger is also very, very capable. I'm not saying it's not a capable car, but when you try to compare that in terms of reliability and servicing and all that, the Toyota Hilux might just have an edge over the Ford Ranger. But if you are purely into luxury, then this is a car for you. It comes with these full LED performance LED headlights, double projectors over there, these large daytime running lights, fog lights over there. The grills looks actually pretty good. On the sides you have these large mud terrain tires or all-terrain tires. I see the treads are not the largest, so these are all-terrain tires. Compact alloys which are good looking. It comes with these beautiful side steps, and you're being reminded that this comes with the bi-turbo. On the rear side, this is how it looks like. It actually looks very, very modern. The taillights are full LED. You're being reminded that it is a Ford Ranger wild truck, and it's always a 4x4. You can use this part to climb onto the rear side, and also if you need to climb onto the sides, you can use this part here. Blind spot monitoring radars also are put on the sides to ensure that the car gives you a precise view of the blind spot. Roof rails also on the rear side. This is actually a very, very good feature, and also on the top side you get the same roof rails. Keyless entry. As soon as you have the keys in close proximity, you can actually access the interior nicely. From the door, the car is actually nicely done. I think this is pretty amazing. Power door controls, door locks over here. These door handles looks good. Door bins and a larger speaker, so I believe this has some better entertainment quality. The cockpit looks amazing. This is simply how it looks like. Of course you get these wild truck leather seats. The quality of the seats also are quite nice, so I have no complaints about this. Electric seat adjustments. It's a Ford Ranger, and I don't see memory settings on the seats. Once you sit inside here, this is what you get. Look at this very beautiful steering wheel, leather finish on it. The steering wheel is leather, but this is some hard quality leather. The stitches are good looking. Adaptive cruise control, digital clusters, and this car has only 45,000 kilometers mileage. Air vents, controls for the headlights over there, and of course it comes with this cup holder, which is amazing. Push to start is seated here, and several other controls including your wiper, your controls for the lights, and of course for the other side these are controls for your wipers. I like how the center console is. It feels pretty good, but it's more of plasticky, which is still very much okay. And of course you get this Tesla screen finishing over here, which houses almost all the operations and entertainment functions of the vehicle. So this is actually pretty good. And since it's a 2022 model, you get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Air vents on the sides, storage space over here, and of course you get your centralized AC controls. Down here you get the center console, which is almost plasticky everywhere. Kila mahali ni plastic. This to save on weight and the production cost. And down here you have your wireless charger, storage space, gear shifter for your 10-speed automatic transmission, of which you can drive it in manual mode with your plus and minus buttons right there. 2 cup holders, your electronic parking brake, several other controls for the vehicle, and of course you can lock the car in 4-range 4-wheel drive, 4-range high range 4-wheel drive or low range 4-wheel drive, and also you get 2-wheel drive high range. You get your armrest here, which doubles as your storage space. It feels actually good. And on the top side you have storage space, glove compartment, and here on the center you have additional space. To open the bonnet, you use that lever which is placed on the passenger side. I don't understand why this is inconveniencing you. If I need to do something quickly and I'm the driver, I should be able to pull it from here. I don't have to walk all around the vehicle to that side, or I have to disturb my passenger to open that. I think I don't know, maybe there are some concerns because of course when you're walitengenezea gari wamefanya their research and they have reasons for doing that. Let me show you the rear side, then we call it a day. The rear side also is very, very comfortable, nicely done door finish, and as you sit inside here you get this premium quality leather with these orange stitches to match the exterior of the car. It comes with this drop down armrest which houses 2 cup holders, and this is what I was talking about in the Prado. They need to have these cup holders in Simama so that at least when you place something there it doesn't fall off. Extra features: air vents, type C charging port and type B charging port, and of course you have your 400 watts output power outlet hapo sawa. So this is pretty much amazing, a very, very good quality for this Ford Ranger wild truck. So this is a very good and nicely loaded vehicle. For those of you who are looking for premium features, this is a thing for you. So guys, thank you for watching the video to this point today. Make sure you subscribe, like and share, and yeah, I'll put a link pale chini on my video so that at least you guys buy soda to Wadeke Auto Trading sawa. So I'll see you in the next one guys. Thank you so much for being part of the video today, and as always, do not forget to subscribe, like and share. Thank you and bye bye for now.